good, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the Jordan Report, and I am your host, Robert Jordan. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. All right, we're going to do a story on Trump. Trump just visited the black colleges, the leaders of the black colleges, historically black colleges. And this was last night. He made a great speech. I liked it. You know, I'm a Trump person. I actually voted for Trump, and for the reasons that I'm about to show you. And I was a Trump supporter long before people were calling him all these vicious names. I was his supporter when he was a joke. Everybody thought it was a joke. But anyway, the article goes, Trump delivers campaign pitch to leaders of historically black colleges. I want to show you what Trump is doing, because the news media doesn't actually report this, because for obvious reasons, they don't want black people to know how involved Trump is in our communities and what he's actually doing. So it's hidden. You have to really look for it to see this stuff. I'm going to show you this article. I'm going to show you a piece of the speech. The speech is, it's like a 30-minute speech. So I'm only going to show you about 4 minutes of it, of how much money he gave the historically black colleges. And then I'm going to show you a little small article on what Don Lemon says about black voters and why they shouldn't vote for Trump. It's going to be a short video. President Donald Trump told leaders of historically black colleges and universities Tuesday of his fierce dedication to strengthening HBCUs. He insisted his administration's commitment is bigger and better and stronger than any previous administration by far. This nation owes a profound debt of gratitude to its HBCUs, he said in a speech to more than 40 representatives from HBCUs across the country gathered in Washington for the White House initiative on historically black colleges and universities. Okay, this is the White House doing this. His remarks were greeted warmly by an audience that nevertheless took pains afterwards to separate themselves from the other portion of the president's remarks to them. Trump's campaign-like pitch touting himself to African Americans. Pointing to what he said were record low unemployment and poverty rates for African Americans, Trump at one point asked who on the presidential debate stage is going to beat these numbers. I think it's important to stay focused on money and not on the message, said Austin Lane, president of Texas Southern University, which will host Thursday's Democrat presidential debate. You see, he's got to go back to the Democrats Thursday. So this is why he's saying what he's saying. Okay? He come there just for the money. He doesn't really care about Trump's message or anything. Okay? We're here to find out, mostly importantly, if there's money to access, where is it and how do we get it? Okay? He's one of these people. There's a lot of black in our community like that. But anyway, I'm going to show you just a portion of the speech of what Trump gave these people. It's incredible. I'm going to show you this.
That is why in my first weeks in office I took action to make HBCUs a top priority once again. I signed an executive order to move the federal HBCU initiative to the White House, right where it belongs. Over the past 2.5 years, we have listened and learned from you, and we have taken very, very major action. I think you know that. I signed legislation to increase federal funding for HBCUs by a record 13%. That was the highest ever done. When members of the Thurgood Marshall College Fund asked us to lift the ban on Pell Grants for summer classes, I included that change in my budget, and we worked with Congress, so we got it done. And we had a little opposition to getting that done, I must tell you, but we got it done. In the fall of 2017, we met with leaders of HBCUs devastated by Hurricane Katrina, Dillard University, Southern University at New Orleans, Tougaloo College, Xavier University of Louisiana. And less than a year later, my administration took action to fully forgive their disaster loans so these colleges could get out of debt and back to their critical mission of educating our nation's future leaders, and truly great leaders they will be. So congratulations. UNCF, and key members of Congress to provide capital finance loan deferment to 13 HBCUs that presented rigorous plans for growth. In total, over the last 2.5 years, through the capital financing program, we have provided more than $500 million in loans to HBCUs.
500 million in loans. That's not it. Just keep listening.
A very good interest rate, I might add.
Wow.
Right here in our nation's capital, we delivered an additional grant of $15 million to the only federally chartered HBCU, a great school with a great reputation that was already mentioned once today, Howard University.
Gave Howard $15 million.
Signed a farm bill that included more than $100 million for scholarships, research, and centers of excellence at historically black colleges and universities that are land-grant institutions. $100 million. And thanks to Secretary DeVos' leadership and her work with many of you, we've also made unprecedented progress to reduce unnecessary regulatory burdens so that your institutions are free to innovate and offer more flexible options for the students. And you're doing that. You're doing a lot of great options. I looked at some before. You've got a lot of really great options, and that's what you need. Today, I'm thrilled to announce another major action we're taking to protect HBCUs. Previously, federal law restricted more than 40 faith-based HBCUs and seminaries from fully accessing federal support for capital improvement projects. This meant that your faith-based institutions, which have made such extraordinary contributions to America, were unfairly punished for their religious beliefs. Did we know that?
No, we did not know that. You just taught everybody in that room something. None of them knew that.
Because that was not good. This week,
He did that on his own. If none of them knew that, that means nobody asked him to do that. He just did that on his own. He found out about it and fixed it.
our Department of Justice has published an opinion declaring such discriminatory restrictions as unconstitutional. From now on, faith-based HBCUs will enjoy equal access to federal support. When I came into office, I directed the entire federal government to develop a strategy to support historically black colleges and universities. Today, 32 federal departments and agencies have released statements of priority that are helping your institutions receive resources and support that you deserve. To give just a few examples, NASA is expanding outreach to HBCU students who want to become scientists, engineers, and even astronauts. I don't know about the astronaut. I don't want to be an astronaut. How about you? Does anybody want to be an astronaut? I don't see too many. I see one. There's one brave person over there. That's pretty great, though. But what we've done there is terrific. And for those that do want to be an astronaut and those other wonderful things, it's now possible. The Departments of Labor and Education are working with HBCUs to increase apprenticeship opportunities. Our federal budget also prioritizes HBCUs in our plan to give more students access to state-of-the-art training in high-demand fields such as science, technology, engineering, and math. We want to help each student have the experience they need to get a tremendous job, enjoy a rewarding career, and join our great national effort to rebuild America. That's what we're doing.
All right, I'm going to end it right there. You guys got to see this whole speech. It's a great speech, okay? It was well received. And this is what politics is, people. We have to learn to depersonalize this politics. This is a leader, a political leader, that's delivering. He's delivering to the needs of his constituents, of his people. This is what he's supposed to be doing. Okay, and this is why I supported him from the beginning. Now let me show you what the black Democrats have for you. Okay, they got emotions. We just had a black Democrat in the president's White House for the last 8 years. Okay, he didn't do what Trump did. He had the same powers that Trump had, but Don Lemon slams black voters who prioritize economy over the president's racist behavior. Don Lemon is saying that since Trump is a racist, we know that he's saying they know the economy's doing well, and Trump is doing well in supporting black people's initiatives, as you just seen with the black colleges. But he's saying Trump is so racist that you're supposed to ignore all the things that he's doing and vote for the Democrats, who we know you will not get anything out of. So let's be smart, people. Trump is delivering. He's obviously a leader who knows what he's doing. He's not perfect. He's not an angel. Nobody says he was. He has many flaws, like many people do. All presidents have flaws. But to us, he's delivering. And that's all that matters. We're only one people. All we have to do is worry about us, our interests, and the interests of the country. And Trump has given us all that. Okay? There's a lot of other people here that don't like him for a lot of reasons. That's their business. But that has nothing to do with us. Look at what he's doing for us. And he has more. He wants to help us clean up the cities. He says he'll help you clean up your cities. All right? So let's end with the emotions. Let's start being smarter, people.